While many industries face an onslaught of attempted hacks by cybercriminals, none can make the claim that the healthcare profession can make, being the #1 target of cyber attacks. The hundreds of millions of healthcare records that have been compromised over the last few years will end up costing the healthcare industry billions and billions of dollars. And in spite of this, the industry is well known for its very limited spending on cybersecurity. According to a recent study by KPMG, 80% of healthcare executives admit to having their IT compromised, and over half of them admit to not being prepared for a cyber attack. Why are healthcare providers so vulnerable to attacks? Here are some reasons. 1. Huge amounts of protected health information stored on the network. 2. Extensive use of mobile and tablet computing in offices and hospitals. 3. Increased liability due to regulatory statutes such as HIPAA. 4. Significant reliance on third parties such as payment processors and lab testing facilities. 5. Multiple points of access into the network. 6. Sharing of health information with many other parties. 7. Recent conversions to EHR systems. Why do the bad guys want healthcare information, you might ask? It basically comes down to simple commerce. These days, a stolen credit card brings about $1 on the black market, but a stolen EHR medical record brings $50. EHR records contain very sensitive and valuable information such as social security numbers, dates of birth, home addresses, and patient histories, and these can be used by the bad guys in a multitude of ways. Also, medical record breaches take twice as long to uncover as regular identity theft, and the bad guys have more time to do their damage before anyone knows. What can hospitals, doctors' offices, and other healthcare-related enterprises do to deal with these huge cybersecurity risks? Here are some important steps. 1. Have a professional cybersecurity assessment done. Many companies don't know where their security holes are, and they can't plug them because they don't know where they are. 2. Educate everyone, including doctors, nurses, therapists, receptionists, schedulers, anyone that has access to the network. A little education will quite likely save you from huge headaches on down the road. 3. Make sure to have clear, defined cybersecurity policies and procedures that are communicated with everyone. 4. Use software tools that help guard against and uncover breaches. 5. Make sure all mobile devices have the same security protocols, encryption, dual authentication, etc., as desktop computers. This includes any personally owned devices which are very common in healthcare. 6. Ensure that Internet of Things devices such as patient monitoring machines that are connected to the Internet have adequate security features. The last thing you want is a bad guy remotely controlling the dispensing of IV medicine to a patient. 7. Review your third-party vendors and EHR security protocols because your organization is only as strong as the weakest vendor link. 8. Make sure you have adequate cyber insurance specifically for cyber breach events. An apple a day will keep the doctor away, but only thorough and well thought out cybersecurity protocols will keep the bad guys away.